Yeah, really not a lot has changed here. Not a lot has improved. The last 24 hours have been as deadly as ever. We're seeing people killed in strikes and bombs. There's been relentless tank shelling overnight. And it's just relentless. It really is just relentless. You have 2.2 million people here in the Gaza Strip. They are trapped. They still cannot exit. They still cannot leave. And day in, day out, we're just facing relentless bombardments, and people really don't know what to do, where to go. People are just exhausted. They continue to be exhausted.
And Louise, in terms of some of the basics, what are people eating?
Flour, bread, very, very basic. Lentils. That's about it. That's about all we're seeing. I've been in and around UNRWA shelters the last few days, and people need everything. They really are so desperate. You have mothers asking for milk for their babies. Their babies are very malnourished. They don't have sanitary items for women. The food, children are crying in the corner because they don't have a piece of bread. The United Nations was able to get 100 trucks of flour and food in yesterday. It went straight out to the community. UNRWA was responsible for the entire distribution. But that's for today. That's 200,000 people with food. What about tomorrow? What about the next day? We need continued aid coming in. The winter is here. We're in December. People continue to need everything and ask for everything.
Given the bombardment continues, Louise, that of course also means people who are being killed and injured. What about the situation with any of the operational medical facilities?
Yeah, I spoke to some doctors at Nasser Hospital a few days ago, and they're just beside themselves. They speak about the strikes and the bombs being so fierce and relentless. People are now sheltering in tents. They have much less protection than they did a year ago when they were in buildings. They're telling me that bodies are completely evaporating, and they're not even finding remains of people anymore after these strikes because there is no protection for them at all. And on top of that, there is now the repercussions of 14 months of lack of medical care, lack of long-term, cancer treatments, diabetes treatments, all these kind of treatable illnesses. They are no longer able to treat. And the doctors just are absolutely beside themselves because not only are people being killed in the bombs and the strike, they're now also watching them die from illnesses that would normally be able to be treated, but they don't have the medicine, they don't have the medication, they don't have the medical care.